trouble in turn 4. Jamie McMurray has spun around. The caution flag is out.
And there's some damage to the left rear of the
rear damage.
Pit road boys telling us McMurray was reporting his car very, very tight before the crash. Did not want to turn in the corners like he needed it to.
There we see Jamie and McMurray, their safety crews over. Jamie has talked to his crew on the radio. We heard him say that he was okay. Here's the crash. Jamie and McMurray in the 42 car. And look down the straightaway, Wally. The car's, something's wrong.
Yeah, we were watching them go down the straightaway, and as soon as he hit the brakes, that's when the car really got loose on him, and he hit the wall pretty hard here.
Watch
Boom.
this. And watch the bumper cover off the very back of the car.
Same thing that Rusty Wallace had knocked off a little bit ago. But he had brakes because the rear brakes locked up.
Turn 2, 2 laps of green, and then as they work traffic, Joe Nemechek and Jamie McMurray pile it hard into turn 2.
That was a second, third place car behind leader Michael Waltrip in the 15.
Well, we were just talking about that there was a big jam up of cars right there. Jimmy Johnson got in it. I don't know if he hit anything.
I don't think so.
Joe's car is demolished.
To the restart. Now let's show you what happened.
Oh, Joe just he's down underneath of Jamie, and they make contact.
Looks like Jimmy Johnson, the 48, just spun out on the bottom with no damage.
Where they get bottlenecked back here. Look at Rusty.
We're talking about the air pressure that NASCAR mandates in the cars. We got the car up.
Behind you. Blowing up behind you.
Jamie McMurray, Michael Waltrip, they got Dale Jarrett.
Got in it.
Carl Edwards slides by.
Oh, man. Michael had such a great run going.
Something happened to Robbie Gordon. He just went through the grass.
Now watch what happens. See, Jamie's on the low side we talked about earlier. It's loose on the bottom when you're that close to each other. McMurray just gets up into Michael, and they both spin out. There's Jarrett. Gets right into it. I'm not sure where's Robbie's deal.
I think he's back in the corner. There you see at the very top of the screen smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's blown a front tire or just blew up.
And now on board with.
And here comes Jimmy Johnson. He's going to close a gap on Harvick. We got contact. McMurray, Kyle Busch.
Oh, man.
Ryan Newman goes around, but I don't think he makes contact.
Dale Jarrett's around.
But McMurray got clobbered.
And that's such a shame. He finally had a decent run going.
Yeah. You see it right there in the back, and it looks like he's going to get turned by Tony Stewart. It looked like McMurray came up. He kind of came in front of Stewart, thought he was clear, and he hit everything.
Yeah. Cars, walls, inside walls, outside walls, cars.
I liked it when we were battling and racing, and that's why when we got in the back, we kept trying to go to the bottom to get to the front.
Oh, trouble on the racetrack, trouble way up high, and we now have the big one here with 44 laps to go, the 5 car involved. McMurray is there, Rudeman's involved.
Jamie McMurray with the front end knocked out, he's going good, window that's still up on the car, he's okay. A lot of damage.
What happened, watch the 43 car. Watch the 12 in front of the 43 of Bobby Labonte.
Looks like Bobby Labonte just lost the car up against the wall.
Yeah, Bobby really didn't have anybody around him. It looks like they just maybe a possibility a right front tire went down, or the car just got flat out from underneath him and got loose. It just took off.
As much grip as these cars have, as good as they handle, I can't believe that she just had actually lose the car like this.
On the last couple stops, and Bill, there's a caution on the racetrack. Caution is out. The car has spun. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Look at David Reagan, Jamie McMurray.
Wow. Reagan has lost his right rear.
Yeah, there's no tire on that right rear left.
Tony Jr. to foul up onto the right rear.
Take a look here.
Looks like somebody was trying to get to pit lane. 88 was, and McMurray just had no place to go. I don't think he was expecting Earnhardt to be.
Junior's down off the pace. You can see him down off the pace good. And down on the bottom of the racetrack. He was almost into the cone at that point in time when Jamie come off and just...
Oh, touch. Boy, Jeff Gordon.
And around. He's car to the wall.
I think that was Jeff Gordon.
Here we go. 8, 9, 10 cars. Mark Martin's involved.
Man, you hate to see this early in the race.
I believe Jeff Gordon was the first car sent up and into the wall. Somebody
hit Jeff, and that got started it. Look at that. Looks like a junkyard.
All right, boys. Let's go to the garage and see if we can get it fixed.
It's because
you can see right there, Matt Kenseth just gets into that left front of Jeff Gordon, and Gordon goes up and gets in the side of the 71. Gilliland, nowhere for Kurt Busch to go. Ryan Vickers, and they just stack up from there.
Look, that's a six-pack into the wall, just all in one move.
And this is the way the big one works at Talladega. I saw cars running in the top 5 that were involved, cars running outside the top.
As they try to go 3
wide. 4 wide. Stewart Slim. Gordon's hard into the wall. There's Edwards. Allmendinger.
Oh, no. What a mess.
Gordon and Stewart, and then cars trying to sweep by on the outside. Menard, Montoya, McMurray, Harvick, or rather Boyer, all get caught up in it.
What a wadded-up mess. Can't remember. Let's see. He's on the
Stewart's
outside.
In the 14. And here comes Biffle on the bottom.
Yeah, we're going to go 3 wide. We're going to try to go 3 wide right here. You see Gordon forces his way by right there. Edwards got into the back of Stewart and got him into Gordon in the 24 car.
Allmendinger, there's McMurray.
And there they all go.
Menard,
Boyer.
Logano.
Boy, look at Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman, great job. Scott Speed.
Just snuck through there.
That's called bobbing and weaving.
Around goes Vickers.
Oh, no, another one.
Low. Watch me, both sides. Come on.
Oh, this is wiping out half the field.
This is a big one on the backstretch at Phoenix.
Look at that.
Ryan Vickers got sideways and then was perpendicular to the field. There's his silver car up against the wall.
My goodness.
Jamie McMurray, part of the pileup.
Yeah, the first time I saw this, I thought when he got sideways that maybe the 56 got into him, but I don't think he did now. I think it was just from Matt getting into the 83 of Vickers and getting him loose. And it's, you know, we've seen cars have trouble off of 2 over there. It must be really slick up high.
Now we'll look at Martin Truex's in-car, which will show you that he did not get
Jamie McMurray, trouble. That is at the inner loop where he is. The damage on the left side of the car. Probably tells me how it's out. Yes, possibly blown a tire.
By 2.
There's nowhere good for that tire to blow, but that's one of the worst spots.
Johnson first, Kenseth second with a push from Gordon. Oh, Kane! Kane gets around, slides across the track. Dillon misses him. More carnage down toward turn number 1. Montoya, Harvick.
A real low apron.
All with damage as the caution comes out. Seconds.
Jamie McMurray, the 1 car, so both of the Earnhardt Ganassi drivers involved.
Watch on the outside, the number 5, the blue car, and behind him, the yellow number 18.
Yeah, the 18 just got down on that inside, caught the left rear corner of the 5 car. That's a real vulnerable spot, and gave him a little tap and sent him sailing.
What a close call for Joey Logano on that 22. He was all the way down in the grass and dodged it.
Yeah, these guys on further down the track, they really got in it after.
What a run for her tonight. Gosh, this is by far and away. Oh, trouble down here, turn 4.
Caution is out. Aflame is Jamie McMurray after a hard hit with the right front.
You can see Jamie unhooking. He's getting ready to, he's trying to get down here to where his pit crew is.
He was 4th, Darrell, having a great drive, and now that car is up in flames and smoke. Finally, it comes to a halt, and the crewmen, his crew, rush to his aid to help him out of there.
Oh, he's going down the back, headed into turn 3. Oh my gosh,
never turned.
Which is normally the sign that a right front tire is going down.
Definitely a right front tire.
Down. You all right?
I mean, he never even got out of the gas.
And he's getting down and getting his belts unbuckled as he looks for traffic behind him, and all he sees is sparks flying off the. Trying to work with him there. Oh, and McMurray goes around in front of the field.
Huge wreck.
Paul Menard is in it. Clint Boyer is in it. Menard is hit by Casey Kane. His car's all torn up. And McMurray bounces off the wall, pulls away. There's Tony Stewart. His car stopped. There's Menard.
Four here, all bottled up, bunched up. All it takes is just a little bit of a tap from somebody from behind. See right there, it looked like Greg Biffle may have gotten into the back of the one car. Not sure. Jamie McMurray, that sent him around, and then it's on from there. He just starts taking out cars left and right.
Biffle got into McMurray, but did Joey Logano give Biffle a shove into McMurray?
There's our champ, Kevin Harvick. He got damaged. Danica come, look at her come through here. I don't think she ever makes any contact with anybody. No, she doesn't. She's clean.
Kyle Busch almost missed it. He got it in the left front. And Menard got hit about 4 times.
For being proficient at restrictor plate racing, 4 wins, and we've got trouble behind him, Rick. Around they go.
Stay down, go up.
It looked like it was Eric Almirola that was the first to go sideways and then collecting numerous cars behind him. May have been the one of Jamie McMurray. It was a light blue car. It was McMurray in the one.
See McMurray and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy comes up, and then McMurray actually comes down and gets onto the left front. It's on from there. I mean, we talked about it earlier. As soon as somebody makes a mistake and you're in this big pack of cars, you're going to take a lot of people with you. It's just how it happens. You can. Some of these cars riding around the back actually got in the wreck as well. So one mistake by a driver, a mistake by 2 drivers, and this.
Won't matter. Wow.
Jimmy Johnson slams the wall in Pocono.
Oh, my.
Fucking brake seal. Wowzers.
Running 7th. Johnson with a brake problem. And Jamie McMurray has destroyed the right side of his car.
Yeah, whose brakes failed? Was it Jimmy Johnson or was it Jamie McMurray?
Looks like pretty similar hit for this one car.
As a race car driver, this is one of your biggest fears is a brake issue here. Oh, he's going to get out in a hurry.
They were running 7th and 9th, and it's crash and burn for Jamie McMurray's car. Right rear wheel was glowing bright red. You don't often see that on the rear brake.
No, there was some fire coming out. I think McMurray ran over something.
And that may have been brake fluid that caught on fire of those hot parts on the right rear that we saw. It was turning red.
All right, we have some audio from Jimmy Johnson. Look at McMurray. He has a big run down.
Oh, we got one spinning.
And it's McMurray.
Got it. Man, that thing is flipping, rolling.
That car is junk.
You got that right.
Well,
I just hope he's okay.
A ride right he there. Had been incredibly fast. He got a huge runoff turn 2, caught a pack of cars, made a quick move, and ended up in the fence. Coming off too.
See the 31 of Newman with a pretty good run. No, he maybe cut a tire.
Something happened to that car. It just went around all by itself on the straightaway.
And see, what really set that car over was when Newman hit him on the left side, it lifted the right side up and caught air.
Yeah.
And look at that car come apart against the fence.
It just disintegrates.
I mean, everything did its job of what it's designed to do. The fence kept the car on the racetrack. Now 3 wide, 2 rows back, 3 rows back. Oh, Boyer gets turned.
Yeah,
looked to me like he came up just a little bit too early on McDowell.
Oh, my gosh.
And William Byron's luck runs out.
Get through that one.
What memo did we not get? I mean, this is crazy. Well,
there's Boyer.
Great move right here. Side drafts the 34 McDowell and 24 gets them too wide. They stall out. Here's where he comes off that yellow line just a little bit too early. I don't know if the air on the right side brought him up or if he just decided to try to get up in front of him, but just a little bit too early in front of McDowell in the 34. Ooh, big hit.
Big hit.
Right there, 00, Landon Castle to the side door of William Byron.
Well, let's ride with Brian Priest because you